Quickly, let's just chat X Factor before we end with two really good things. So, is the live shows this week. My chart for the X Factor is back this year.
I enjoyed that,
Yay!
despite the fact I disagree with it completely. But,
yeah, you just disagree with Honey G being at number 8.
well, that's on
Can
the
I ask
show
you,
in general.
before Matt does his undoubtedly long but interesting preamble, Gary, you do a very interesting thing with the X Factor, that you have little to no interest in the preamble itself, and then come in at the live show. Does that not make it a little bit odd to just, you have no idea who the majority of these people are, you meet them at the live shows for the first time? Is that not a little bit, don't you feel no connection to anyone at all?
But then that's okay, because I'm then forced to try and believe in these people from this point onwards as credible artists, which is why I'm not interested in
Guantanamo or whatever they are.
And I'm not interested in, we say Honey, you say Exploited. They're not acts. They're tribute acts.
I know you were doing comedic effect there, but Honey G is not anyway exploited. She's a clever woman. She knows exactly what she's doing.
No, she is. Come on.
No, she's not. She's a marketer at some. She's a marketer at some firm. She's an Olympic athlete in tennis and judo and all this stuff. And she's on the X Factor to end up on Celebrity Big Brother, and to end up on I'm a Celebrity, and to end up on
present the Extra Factor in
any show
doing
that
the
will have her
Ryland
afterwards. She's doing the Ryland. She's not thinking she is a great singer, but if she can stay under the radar and stay interested by the public for a long time, she knows she can make a relatively good career out of it. If there's any justice in the world, we won't see those two lads again, but we're certainly going to see Honey G again, and it's not because
Lamar
she's exploited. Yes, thank you.
I personally don't agree. I feel
if you look her up, she's not some saddo who's walked in off a council estate with thoughts of grandeur. She's a sensible woman who's done well in her career up till now, not in music, granted, but in other things. She's not just some woman who's been living a sheltered life with her family telling her she's the next big rap star.
She's not Susan Boyle, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're entitled to your opinion, but I think you're wrong. I think they are exploiting the novelty of her act and the novelty of it to bad effect.
She's aware of the novelty.
What I'm saying is she's aware of it. She's not thinking...
that doesn't make it any different. Just because she's playing along and suggesting that she's it, I don't believe it.
Matt,
I also think...
I'm with you, Luke, on this.
Thank you, God.
I can understand what Gary's saying to an extent, but what we're saying is she's come on to be a novelty act, and she knows she's going to be treated that way. She knows exactly how she's going to be treated, Gary.
Yeah, she's not coming on, Gary.
I understand both the points, and I agree with some of them. I do agree that
but it's not opinion, it's fact. That is fact.
No. There's a difference between opinion and fact. The facts are that, yes, the facts are quite right, that she had a past. She knows what she's doing. I'm not suggesting that she's being exploited because...
You said she was!
No. Let me finish the sentence. That she's not being exploited as the fact that she walked in and thought it was funny, and that maybe she thought she could sing and stuff like that. I just feel like they are exploiting her as a novelty.
She's come on to be the novelty act.
Don't you? I think the word you're using is incorrect, because I think what you're trying to say is they are using her to sort of front the whole series rather than picking out any of the other two. So you don't, because if somebody was exploited, yeah, that's what you're trying to say.
Embellishing her role on the show.
They're making her the number one reason to watch the X Factor. That's what you mean, rather than
that's more what I mean. Yeah, that's a good.
Rather than. Because exploited would mean that she thinks she's a great rap star and they're taking the mick out of her.
I don't mean that. No, right. I don't believe she thinks she's the next...
oh my God, I had a sweat on then. I really...
Did you have any favourites of the ones you saw?
Did I have any favourites? I quite liked the band that were on at the beginning, Five Past Midnight. I thought they did a good job. I'd like to see them again to see what else they can do.
I suppose the big story this week was that Brooks Way, the twins, who Sunita knows, they've been replaced by the girl band Fort of Diamonds, who will be making their debut this Saturday. My favourite, I think, was Relly C, who sung Shackles. I quite like Gifty. I think she's quite good as well.
The only thing I would say about it's where has this idea come from recording songs that haven't been released yet? When was that allowed?
Well,
After
to be
Fleury
fair,
did Uptown Funk.
yeah, she did Uptown Funk, and to be fair, the song is out this week. It does seem a bit like now the X Factor is just the Simon Cowell song machine.
Yeah.
They did Sax, which is the Fleury's track, as their big group song on Sunday. The song that Gifty did that nobody had heard of was a Fifth Harmony hit. One of the boy groups did a One Direction song, so it is a little bit incestuous.
Yeah.
Hey, it was good to have Dermot back. Definitely an improvement on last year, and I think.
What do you think of the wheel, the jukebox?
Well, I
wheel?
didn't stick around for the wheel. I was busy.
Motown week this week. Are you looking forward to Louis Walsh week?
I tell you what, I'm looking forward
Really,
to.
no.
I'm looking forward to the jukebox mysteriously picking Fright Night ahead of Halloween. That would be a real surprise if that happens.
I'd look forward to that instead of Christmas coming in a couple of weeks and Fright Night coming.
Yeah, but it's completely random, of course. What I would say is that I did enjoy some of the performances. For a first week, I thought a lot of them were quite good, but what I did find uncomfortable were the judges. I thought Simon Cowell aside, all of the rest of them made me feel.
They were taking the mick.
Yeah.
I was genuinely worried about what each one was going to say. Sharon Osbourne, who I've met and been in the company of.
Louis Walsh was just Louis Walsh.
2 or 3. Well, yeah, to be fair, but Sharon Osbourne, who I've been in the company of and I know isn't like that, was just really. I was really uncomfortable.
He was drunk, I believe.
Doing a lot of. Oh yeah.
He was drunk Saturday night. Absolutely drunk. The only thing I worried about with Louis was that at one moment there was a black artist on stage who worked in a hotel and came from Birmingham. I was really worried about the Lenny Henry bit.
Oh no, but he just told her that she came from Birmingham and worked in a hotel, so it was fine.
Yeah. It was like,
I like it when he tells people what they do and where they're from. Louis Walsh's line of the night was thinking Tupac was still alive.
To be fair though, he has released a lot of records after he's been
dead.
You can't blame him,
maybe he just saw the hologram was so realistic.
Yeah.
On the whole, as the first show, I enjoyed it. Sharon Osbourne and Nicole Scherzinger, to a point, ruined it a bit for me.
Yeah.
The judges.
When she was her top off.
I just found it a little bit cringeworthy when it came to them. I think the right person left, and I even gained a little bit of respect for Louis Walsh, which I've lost over the years, who said, instead of thanking his act and shaking their hands and that, he did just say the other act was brilliant.